Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to Breakfast Bytes, the best breakfast podcast that happens in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Today, I am, of course, joined by my wonderful host, Mr. Hugh Jensen. Hugh.
Morning, everyone.
Oh, and I didn't mention this, but my name is John Coleman. Today is a different topic. Usually, we talk about the breakfasts that we had, the things that we enjoyed or we made, but today, this is a little bit different. We're reminiscing. We're going back to our absolute favorite breakfasts. Breakfasts? Is that the plural of breakfast?
I think it's breakfasts.
Breakfasts.
You gotta
All right.
Yeah.
Well.
It's okay. We still love you, John.
Okay. Well, all right. Then our favorite breakfasts that we've ever had.
You know what? You can say breakfast is. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So, our favorite breakfasts that we've ever had. This is the best thing. You could always go back to it. So, Hugh, what is your favorite breakfast?
I have to admit, John, I have to go back to when I was a kid. My mom would make these pancakes from scratch that were just to die for. I've tried replicating the recipe. It just doesn't work. It's not a Saturday morning at my house with all of my brothers and my sister and you know, just right before we would get to all of the chores that we had that day, Mom would cook up this big spread of pancakes, homemade buttermilk syrup. There was peanut butter and jelly on the table. Your imagination could go crazy with what you wanted to put on these pancakes that were just to die for. And so that forever is going to be at the peak of my breakfast experience in my life. And definitely always look forward to going home and hoping that pancakes will somehow find their way onto the menu.
Well, I love pancakes too, but I'm going to take it a more savory route. My favorite thing to get is a really good biscuits and gravy, preferably with like a sausage gravy, but I'll do it without too. I'm not picky. Right. Unfortunately, I don't have the skill to make this myself very well. I've tried. It always comes out tasting, well, not very good.
I'm with you. It's hard.
It's not comfort food when I make it. It's kind of horrifying. But if I go to like a diner, if I go home, if I ask my lovely wife to do it, I will eat a lot of biscuits and gravy. My favorite, and because I'm a purist, it has to be a white gravy. Again, preferably with a breakfast sausage in there. Although I will say, if you have sausage patties, I'll allow that. Just not brown gravy. It's got to be just these wonderful white sausage gravy. If you can get, like, I think they call them cat eye biscuits. They're like giant, flaky, buttery, wonderful, tasty, glorious, magnificent biscuits. If you live in Bartlesville or nearby northeastern Oklahoma, you can go to Egbert's and get some of their biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
They're very similar, and man, they are so good.
Yep.
So that, for me, is like the pinnacle of breakfasts for John Coleman.
You know, I'm with you, John. I love a good biscuits and gravy. I do wonder if there's any of you out there that has a preference for brown gravy. I want to know what your argument is. I really do, because I just, you know, when I think of white gravy and the establishment behind it and tradition, I find it's difficult for brown gravy to get in. I'm curious. If anyone has an argument, please let us know. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, let us know. I know what the answer is, but go ahead and let us know anyway. And from that point, before we get into a political debate here, I am going to segue into this. Y'all need to go follow us on social media. We're just about everywhere you can be. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, or you can go straight to our podcast site at Buzzsprout. And just remember, it's Breakfast Bytes, the podcast, okay? Y'all have a great week.
Oh, there was some kind of little, I had something in mind. Never mind. That's good. Breakfast Bytes!
Sorry, I didn't know what you were doing.
I don't know. It just kind of came out.
Oh, my gosh.
Breakfast Bytes, the quirky breakfast podcast for your quirky breakfast needs.
If you listen to Breakfast Bytes, your breakfast might be better.
That's good.
It's a fact.
Might be. I dig that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Okay.
I put that on Instagram story yesterday. Said, proven fact. If you listen to Breakfast Bites,
Your breakfast might be
it might be better.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Holy cow.
That's good stuff. Y'all have a great week.
Bye.
Breakfast Bites.